Good evening and welcome back to some more Stationeers. I starved to death in my last save, so we are going to start once more on Venus. Stationeer difficulty, brutal. So Brutality on Venus. 8th try. Figured I'd have this all solved by now, but not quite. So we'll see what trouble I get into here. It does tell me that I do need to get the hydroponics up and away a little bit faster, but for that I still need steel to make the, if I'm not mistaken, the grow light actually requires steel. I know it needs electrum, which I can actually make in atmospheric Venus air. So steel, wrong piece of paper, let's try it again. Steel, yeah, I need 4 for the IC10 housing. Grow light, ooh, I forgot a grow light. How did I miss that? Great. Pretty sure that takes steel. Oh well. Oh well, so we're going to try this again. So here we go. Don't die immediately. Don't die immediately. Okay. 5, we'll leave that. Flip that around. 6. Tool belt. Okay, so first things first. Okay, I definitely need the iron frames. And that will open this up, throw that in there, so that's one less spot. Pickaxe, eat off into existence, or not to non-existence. Okay, that, and let's see what else. I don't need this. And I'll put that there, and put that there. So I think that's good order for now. Okay. Very good spot at the base of a mountain here. Lots of iron. I like that. And lead. Cool. Turn off the light because I don't need that yet. Iron frames. First thing I want to place. Okay. Guess we'll go in like this and go to the right. There we go. So that's where the front door is going to be. Very nice, right in the middle of an iron deposit. Can't ask for much better. Very nice. And of course we will have to go down a little bit. Actually, almost looks like there's a cave back here. Just interesting. Okay. Dig out a little hole. Making a wind tunnel. Okay. Already got a waste tank caution. Ooh, wait, don't suck me in yet. Ooh. Whoa, that was dangerous. Okay.
Jetpack critical.
Good thing I didn't need that. Alright, so this is where the hidey hole is going to be. Open a canister. Okay. Okay. Actually, would like to go a little bit deeper. Whee! But we'll work on this in a little bit. I just want to get a little hidey hole where I can hide. Imagine that. Take my resources up in here. Okay, I think we're okay. Turn off the light. Grab you. Monkey backwards. Oh, there's the hole. Set you there. Is that silver right there? And silver right there? Wow. My last couple runs, I have been completely blessed by silver. Finding cobalt's a little bit difficult, but silver's something. Okay. And you're in there. Solar kit. It's going to be input. Battery. Charger. Solar panel and glass sheet. Leave that there. You're going to be here.
Air tank low.
Boy. Can't be dragged. Can't be drug. There we go.
Air tank critical. Oxygen critical. Low pressure. Waste tank caution.
Jeez. Alright, solar panel, dual. Where's 90 degrees? 90 degrees. That way. So data port. That way. Right? It actually puts it backwards. So I need to put this on the other side here. There. And I don't really care about you at the moment. Waste tank. Okay, I've got solar. There we go. Got that. Bringing power in. Not that that matters too much at the moment. I am going to put the arc furnace right there for now. Whee! And try not to suck myself into into death. one. Doesn't need to be airtight. Okay. Arc furnace. Into there. Get that running. Need the auto lathe so I can make a door. For that I need this. And copper down here. Okay. Glad that there's copper right here. It's very nice. Okay. Big vacuum. It's Mega Mate, sir.
Waste tank caution.
That'll be 3 tanks of air that I've wasted. I will also need some silicon. There's that. Go like that. That's not likely to be too helpful, but put that there. And yeah, guess I'm gonna have to do that. Whoa! What? Okay. Some ghosties in here or something. What the devil? Alright, let's...
Waste tank critical.
Shh.
Temperature high. Temperature critical. Oxygen low. Oxygen critical. Temperature high.
That's not a good
Low
start.
pressure.
Okay. So I have limited space going out to the left, but I've got lots of space going out to the right. So I don't want to deal with that. Maybe put a wall over here. Yeah, so we'll do this. You there. Why did that turn that into a vacuum? I don't know. Okay, how are we doing here? Battery's about to die. Probably not going to make all of the copper. Okay. There's a lot of air. But that was not a vacuum, that was pressure, so can deal with that. Okay. This is ideally where I want to put the auto lathe. Why is that a vacuum?
Waste tank caution.
Okay, that was most of the copper. Set you over there. So auto lathe, where's that package? Right there, okay. So there's the auto lathe. And
Air tank low.
do that. Okay. Goes there.
Air tank critical. Oxygen critical. Low pressure.
Okay, we have an auto lathe, which will get us a door. Okay, so there's that. There's that. The vacuum. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I think we're doing all right there. So now we need this. There we go. Adequate space. Yeah. Okay, so that is good. Just need some battery. And we can... So let's do this. Let's go ahead and fire that off. Get me 2 doors. And some pipe. Okay. So I need some gold. Yeah. Need some gold and some silicon. The next step.
Waste tank caution.
You're done. Let's turn you off. Active vent right here.
Hydration critical.
Okay, this is the important one. Okay. Might as well take advantage of. There we go. Ah!
Waste tank critical. Temperature high.
Pop the pipe. Yeah. There we go. So now we can vacuum it out in here, or at least attempt to. That will make my survival a little bit easier. So gold and silicon is my next trick here. So there's project 1 down. Waste recovery is my second part here, which is mainly iron, which that's really easy. Need a little bit of copper, gold, and silicon. Okay, since it is more important that I get some power generation going, and wrong way. Okay, that gets me some power. Pull that out because I'm paranoid. So now I'm looking for gold and silicon. There's some silicon at the top of the hill. And a little bit of gold. Awesome. I do need more copper. I don't need a bunch of silicon. Oxygen's going to be low here in a bit. There's copper. Copper! More copper. Okay, let's go. We're going to need to pull.
Waste tank caution.
Waste tank caution. Yeah. Might as well pull that open because I gotta.
Air tank critical. Oxygen low. Oxygen critical.
Oh, that's actually doing pretty good. Well, I guess while I'm waiting, I could do that. There is that. Okay. It's almost a vacuum in here. Turn that off. Reorient the solar panel. And go get that gold. There we go. That's better. Let's go get that gold. So I don't need a whole bunch to start, but I do need a bit. Wee-hoo. There's still some gold in there. Copper. Ooh. A little bit of iron. Silicon, get the silicon going. I don't really need all that much, like I said. I need more gold. Let's get half the silicon. Lead, silver, copper, coal, gold. I'll go ahead and grab some more gold. Straight out. That's convenient. Need lots of iron. Always need lots of iron, so. Okay, got the silicon. Let's get the gold.
Waste tank caution.
And this. That's actually, we're going down. Probably need to. Yeah, there we go. Ah, there we go. Okay, that's more. That's better. Okay, then once I have the gold, or at least, what do I need? Pipe bender takes 2. Oh, I'm going to pause it. Grab what I've got. That is what I need. Put myself in a vacuum here. See about making that pipe bender.
Health low.
Yep, okay. Pipe bender and plastic sheets. Need 2 of those. We're almost at a vacuum. And I can be far more aggressive with my mining now that I'm in vacuum. As long as I don't poke a hole through the mountain. Which, at least it won't suck me into a hole, but it might blow me away from it. Okay. How are we on that pipe bender? 40%. How are we doing on battery? 13%. So here's what we're going to do.
Hunger caution.
Yeah. Now that'll last. go. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Fortunately, I've got to waste one more waste tank here. And then we got... I don't even think I have these completed. They're just there for moral support. Aw, you kidding me? It's irritating. It's probably when I switched the battery, it interrupted the network. No! Not what I was looking for. So, we're thirsty. I will need an active vent into a storage tank, so I'm going to start... Crap, it's on the wrong side, isn't it? Yes, it is. It is on the wrong side. Wrong side. What are we at? 32. 37. Yeah, hopefully we'll be alright. I guess I can mine this out while I'm waiting. I want to be careful. I think we're okay for the most part. Get some iron out of the deal. Being the biggest resource I'm going to need, I'm not going to complain about that. And some copper. Okay, I can dig it. I can dig it. See, I'm digging it. Mining drill joke. Digging it. Watch, I'm gonna run out of battery. That'd be my luck. Okay, just had a pocket of air. Still have the vent on? I do. I can probably turn that off to save a little bit. 20%. Alright, we're almost there. And then the next bit's going to be the solar tracker. I think I can make cable, so... do that. That lines up, right? Okay. Let's pop this in. Let's turn you off to save a little bit of power. Which is funny because I'm going to basically suck out all the power for that. Actually, no. Let's not. I have better plans. I have better plans for that power. For making me parts to store my waste tank air in. Okay, so we need to dump the stuff out of here. Okay. I don't need the silicon in there, but okay. Vent, active vent. That's not going to be enough. Pipe utility kit gas, and then pipe, because I'm not going to have enough for another utility kit, but one little minor tank is better than nothing. And then this will get me up to 6 pipes, which I don't really need, but that's backwards. Of course, wrong tool. So let's see, it's gonna have come down here. As long as I've got enough here. Okay.
Health critical.
Yeah, I probably should do something about that. Okay. So let's grab boneless cereal bar and a glass of water.
Critical.
We are a vacuum. Unlock.
Pressure
Drink water.
critical. Oxygen critical. Low pressure.
Okay. Wait a couple seconds.
Pressure
Eat the
critical.
boneless bar.
Oxygen critical.
Okay.
Low pressure.
Lock the helmet. And go ahead and empty this. There we go. We are now saving our waste tank.
Health low.
Okay. What we got for battery? 10%. Alright, so I've got the waste recovery. Next project is the electronics printer and the solar tracker. Just going to require 10 iron. I've already got the silicon. Let's go ahead and print off those sheets, just so I have them. Okay, I'm also going to need to print off some cable. Because 5 is not going to be enough. 9% battery. Use what I can to remove what I can. So I've got the gold out there being, or was being made. So this is going to be we're going to continue on. This will be where the electronics printer is. Trying to give myself a lot more room than I did last time because it was pretty crowded. It was copper, copper, copper. I'm not going to say no to free ore. Oop. Especially the iron that's going to I'm going to use a whole boatload. Okay, sunrise is approaching. Ooh, there's even some silver. Ah, cool. Silver. Very nice. There's iron, iron. Okay. Turn that off because we don't need it. One gold left. Okay, let's turn this where it needs to be. He's got that, so we need more, what? More iron. Oh, that's a tool slot. Okay. That's 18 gold. That's enough gold. Iron, silicon. Okay. So basically this. I'm going to throw the copper in and then run inside. Grab that. Feel like there's something that could be... Yeah. Ah, yeah, okay. Fine.
Air tank low.
Air tank low. No. There we are.
Power low.
Okay. Alright. Be good. Still discharging. Okay, so we need the gold, the copper. Let's go ahead and eject everything out of here. It's really the copper that I just need. I don't even think it ejected the iron. Okay. Electronics printer. And then cable. That's what we want. That's what we want here. Go ahead and turn that off. Nope. There's one thing I gotta do. This first.
Air tank critical.
Okay. Now we're good. And go adjust the solar panel. Do. Okay. Good enough. Alright, so the data is going to be on this side. I'm going to have... Okay, so that's where that's going to go. I feel like I just need to plop these down in preparation. How are we doing? Almost done. You are kind of charging.
Caution.
Waste tank caution. Okay. Give me the copper. Give me the copper. Thank you. Thank you for services. Let's evacuate this vent. Okay, nothing in here. Go ahead and turn on this guy. Crack open that. And we're vacuum again. It is saved. Okay, whoops, nope. I just want to press that button. There we go. Okay. There we are. We now have that. Let's go ahead and evacuate what we can out of here. Okay, a couple more. There's that. There's that. There's that. Good. Awesome. Okay. Kind of feel like the power dropped out, and that's why it stopped producing. Silicon, we just need it for here. Really need to stop that. Oh, I never turned that on. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Not good at all. Not good at all.
Temperature high.
Oh,
Temperature critical.
gotta turn the AC on. There we go. Last adjustment for the night.
Power critical.
Power critical. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm worried about. Okay. That's good. You're pulling power. I love how you can see through the crack in the door, but it's still airtight. Turn the AC off for a minute. Save myself a couple pennies of microjoules of power. And I actually probably take a bathroom break here in a minute or two. And run some ads while we're at it. Yay, now we're a solid red light. Alright, I'm going to switch this out before I die. And I'm going to pause for a moment, and we will go ahead and take a quick ad break, bio break, all that fun stuff. So, be back in a bit and stay tuned. Alrighty, welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoyed your 3-minute break, bathroom break, water break, whatever you need. So, did I move? Yeah, I moved stuff already. So, let's IO. I need 4 IO. I-O. It's off to work I go. Yeah, that'll work. So I need the 4 I/O, 2 readers, and 2 batch writers. I need a processor and a memory chip so I can program in 90 degrees and subtract it. And then I need a sensor as well, and all the cable that I can support. It's logic memory, and then the logic processor. And the logic processor. And of course, all the cable we can support. I cannot tell, but we're discharging pretty fast. But we'll use all the remaining power that we have to make cables. Well, and try to suck all the air out of here if we can. So I'm going to need to be able to run the power up for the logic chips. I'm going to feed it off the APC. That worked out really well for me. Before I had it on the input side, so I had to have surplus power, which if I drained the batteries down during the night, obviously I didn't have any, so that was problematic. But, and then I want to feed the logic network separately, so I need quite a few cables. So basically I go up to a stack of 50 or, well, whatever I get out of a battery. So 34. It's a good start, I guess. I don't need to be carrying around the bags of food and... Hang on a second. Here's the bag of water. I don't know. Interesting. Did I leave it in the pod and just swap? That's entirely possible. Do I go outside at night? I do have the flare. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do is the flare. You are off. Turn you off. Right? Think. Okay. Then we go...
Temperature high.
Shit.
Temperature critical.
Don't do that.
Oxygen low. Temperature high.
Turn this around. Point it to 80 degrees. And then start dropping... Well, first and foremost. Oh, okay. Good. There it is. That had me a little bit scared. So this is where the data is going to go in. This is the power feed. Actually, I might be able to get away with this. Maybe. That was pretty violent. Holy crow. Take it easy, Charlie. Okay, there's that. So the memory, the readers. Actually, I could do a bunch down here. Could do it this way. Logic reader. Trying to. Okay, let's do it backwards. Oh my goodness. Batch writer. So we're gonna have a writer and maybe another writer. Do I want to do it this way? I can do it that way. But one thing I can't do. Oh, this is a problem. Ah, crap. All right. Open that up. Pop that open. And there we go. We are now empty on our waste tank. We should, probably gotta pop one of these. If I can hit the right darn button. And put this in with the food. So there's the water. Do that. Okay. Alright, so you're... I can't assume you're either discharging or not at all. Probably actually discharging because it's got no support. I do need a sensor.
Power critical.
Yeah. Sensor, I do need one of these. And then go to cables. I may have enough cables. May. I can throw that there. I don't need the pipes for right now. Angle grinder with nothing. Which I may actually need. So we'll leave it like that for now. Okay. Pretty good.
Air tank low.
Yep, I knew. Okay, so I got the memory, got the processor, I got the I/O, got the sensor, got the electronics printer. So once I get this hooked up, this project will be complete, and on to the next one, which is power generation. So wind turbines need essentially 3 stacks of iron, which I already have. Just over a stack and a half of copper, which I need a little bit more copper, and half a stack of gold. And the half a stack is for the turbines. So I will have to go out and get a little bit more of that. And that's also got the solid fuel generator on there, which I might make it just to have it and keep it around. One thing I do need to check is 4 megapascals. Okay, we're all right still.
critical.
There we are. There's that. Daybreak is out. So let's go ahead and... Oh, that's right. I did adjust the that before I went. So, ooh, battery. Very low battery. I may actually do that. May do that first, just so this gets charged faster, because I need to get out there. Of course, I think all the battery's going to do at this point in time is just support my airflow and stuff. I don't plan on turning my light on, but that's a possibility. So as soon as this hits 100%, I'll throw the other battery back in. Try something. Speaking of which, how are we doing here? 19%. Got to think about that as well. There we go. It's going to turn blue. And we'll switch this out. Be happy. Grab this. Paranoid. Go get some gold.
Hydration critical.
There's nickel. Ooh, lots of gold. Ah. I mean, coal's cool, but it's not really what I'm going for right now. Okay, I've got, whoa, all the gold I really need. If I can grab a little bit extra, I'm going to go for it. Actually, a fair amount of gold laying around. I can dig it. Iron. First need a little bit of that. Alright. Okay, what I'm really hoping to find is some cobalt. That would be ultimately, I think that's lead. Okay. And I do have some silver on me. Maybe I'll just grab some of that while I'm out here. And there's copper. Need copper. Actually, that's another thing I do need, so let's get copper without killing ourselves. What are we looking at? 108. Ooh, there's some cobalt here. Cool. Sweet. Need to make that hot X here pretty soon. But let's get the power generation going first, then make a determination if I've got enough cool. Whoa! O2. I may need to do the old O2 cooling sooner than I care for.
Waste tank caution.
Waste tank caution. Good time to go in. So we need lots of iron, lots of copper, a fair amount of gold. Let's throw this in. Get it. Well, I guess we won't get it started. get it started. We will empty our waste tank, reclaim the gas, go turn the solar panel. I feel like this is probably a good idea, so I don't forget. Okay, there we go. Turn this on, open this up, crack that open. Okay, doing good. All right. Turn the panel. Batch writer, logic processor. I need. Yeah, so I guess I do need this.
Hunger caution.
Batch writer. Do that, hopefully. Okay, and then logic memory. Oh, 2. Wait, you're gonna go zigzag like that. Ooh, okay. You know what? I could do it this way too. Make that the vertical. That might work. Memory. Logic readers. Logic reader. 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 And then sensor. Daylight sensor. Data point facing north. So it's got to face this direction. Go. What are we doing? Let's change the wrench out here. Wrong way. Okay, that's fair.
Air tank low.
Okay, let's deal with that. And this is probably set. Let's chuck copper in there. Okay, I got a little bit of time. Let's go ahead and empty the waste tank while we're here. That'll work. Okay, good. Air tank.
Air tank critical.
Okay. Iron. Put a bunch of that in there. Copper and gold. Actually, I'm going to throw those right there. Doing good. We are getting to the point where it is getting dark. Or will be getting dark. Dark enough I don't want to fight with. So this is going to be... This goes straight in. This is the logic out to here. Okay, you're gonna run in like this. You run in like that. You will zigzag like this. Okay, so we've got the logic all logicked up. This is input, right? And this is output. I don't understand why that's not actually showing anything. New readable devices. Oh, it's a writer, you silly goose. It's supposed to be a reader.
Health low.
Reader. You a writer? Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're also screwed up. There we go. That ought to fix that. Let's get these pins set. Input, daylight sensor. Vertical. Okay, input, daylight sensor. Horizontal. This is going to be logic reader in. Logic math in. Logic reader, logic memory. Plus. Minus. Subtract. Output device is going to be solar panel. And this will be horizontal. Solar panel and vertical. Okay, so now I just need to hook up the power. There's copper. How we doing over here? Go ahead and slap more iron in. Okay. Do need more cables. And yeah, there's that. So let's go ahead and do this. Cable. Yeah, I want some cables. And then the wind turbines are definitely the very, very, very next trick. And I may need some frames just to make sure that I don't punch a hole through the roof here. Which I actually don't think that I will. I might be okay. But there are a couple of raised points there, and let's take this to 35, I think would be good. And then let's check how much battery we've got. 28%. Turbine, I can make 2, so let's go ahead and do that.
Hunger critical. Power low.
Let's turn the AC off because we don't necessarily need it.
Waste tank caution.
That I need to deal with. Let's just let that run. Yeah, let's do cereal bar and a water bottle. Okay, go ahead and turn you off. We are good.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical. Low pressure. Pressure critical. Oxygen critical. Low pressure.
Okay, we're good here. I think we're good in here now. Do I have another slot? Can I just throw you in there? Alright. Do we have enough battery to... yeah, we might have enough. How are we doing out there? I don't see any glowy bits, so I think we're good. That was what, copper... Which gold is what I am out of for this. Okay. Whee! I really can't see a thing. Oh, yeah, I'm way off the mark here. Okay, so air tank. Let's top that off before I go out.
Air tank critical.
Okay, I think we're good. We're pretty good.
Temperature high.
Shit. Keep forgetting
Temperature
about
critical. Oxygen low. Temperature high.
Yeah, I think we're good here. So let me go ahead and just pop a little bit of voxel on top. Goodness. Just want to see the edge of the block. That's all I want. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and pop these suckers down first. And we will do it. I'll do it this way. Crowd it in as tight as I can. This will help get me some base load. What did I do? This, because we want this on the power side. There we go. So we're generating. And then for this, we will do this. And hopefully, there we go. It's not enough cable. Almost. Almost enough, though. Kick this around at 80 degrees, and as low as it can go. I'm gonna throw the golden here for good keeping. Okay, yes. Doing pretty good. So we'll empty our waste tank. Guess stand around for a little bit. Okay. Vacuum. Open. Think, yep, daylight's here. iron. I think I do need some iron frames and stuff. So frames, let's kick a couple of these out at least. I think realistically it's just 2, but I'm gonna pump out a couple more just to make sure, just in case I punch a hole through the whatever. Okay. Iron sheets, we're pretty set on those. Yeah, that's good to me. Do this, do that. Oh yeah, we will need more cables. Let's make use of our time wisely. Eventually I'd like to do a stacker, but I need more power. Okay, I think basically 15 of these. Actually, that's not true. Because sticky mouse wheel. I may have interrupted that. It did. But that might be enough. Okay. Gold for the wind turbine. Yeah, we're good. Oh, not quite. Should do that. Now, let's pop that. And adjust the wind or the solar panel here. That's actually not bad. Kind of over there. Okay, and then this will be how we do this. And we'll do this. Every orientation but the one I want. Okay. So if I did this right, we should that is not correct. Input vertical minus 90. That's subtract, right? Okay. Minus 30. I don't even think that's quite right. But you're outputting. Well, it's horizontal tracking. Horizontal does seem to be tracking, so. Vertical's 49. Yeah, wait. Huh? What? I'm reading the correct, right? Sensor, vertical. And then 90. what it's supposed to be doing. Huh. Okay. Well, we'll see if that stays about correct.
Waste tank caution.
Not sure why that ran. Oh, maybe. Did I double tap? No. Wouldn't have double tapped. It would have been more than 4. Don't know. Don't know. But I do need that gold. Okay. There we go. That's fully charged. That's nice. Beautiful. What other tools? I'll take advantage of that. Okay, then that doesn't have anything in the battery case, so we're good. We're good. So low air. How are we doing over here? 28 to go. Does that look... It's about right. I might be able to fine-tune that just a little. Alright. Yeah, now we're having problems. -63. -90. Do I have this point in a different direction? Possibly. I don't know. But we got everything that we need out of that. Yeah, got some silver. Good lord. How many is this? That is good. That's what I need. Iron. I need the iron more than anything. Air tank low.
Air tank low.
Thank you, suit lady. Okay. I'm here. Let's go ahead and crack open the waste container. Okay, we're good. 0, 0. Go in here. Do this.
Air tank critical.
4 megapascals. Alright. Turbine. Okay, I can make 5 with this. I only need 3 more. And I'm... Well, I guess I am going through that. So solid fuel generator is the other thing that I was going to make, which I will need the next stack of iron for that. And I was going to make that just to have it, but not necessarily use it. Okay, do I need... copper is a thing. The next thing I have is for filtering and cooling the O2, which I want to at least get stuff around for it. Boy, it got dark quick. I'm also thinking I might do a tool printer. We'll just kind of sit here in the dark and wait for more turbines. So we're definitely stuck on wind power at the moment, which is okay. Do want to make that light so I know when I have surplus power. Which, quite frankly, once I set up the cooling, isn't going to be very often. Okay, there's that. Alright, now here we are. Hey, Tuver. Yes, that is true. Green, well, yeah, when you're charging, but when my batteries are completely full. Solid fuel generator. Okay, so that will get me what I need. Let's step out real quick. Or, yeah, you know what? No. Let's make it productive. I will wait for this last turbine, go outside, put them all up while I'm grabbing the iron out there. And, you know, for what? I could do, well, it's copper. More copper. There we go, another stack of iron I could throw in there. Oh, I even got some gold, cool. Oh, that's beautiful. You gotta love when that kind of crap happens. Actually, quite a bit of gold in here. That's nice. And copper. Okay. Heck. I'm making use of my time here. Ow. Another pocket of air. Yep, I pulled to vacuum in here, except I keep bursting apparently hidden pockets of air. So I do keep kind of polluting. There we go. So solid generator ready to go. Ah, it's dark. Air, waste tank, battery. We're good. Oh, still pulling. No, I turned it off when I went to vacuum, but obviously. Yeah, yep, I can understand definitely why we do that. Okay, give me my iron, and sure, I'll go ahead and start with that. Just jumping jacks here. Okay. There's that. One more. Don't have enough cables, unfortunately, but it's a start. So let's pull what I can. That is definitely the wrong vertical angle. Kind of wondering if this is going to straighten itself out or what. Let's go to 90 like it's supposed to. Oh, okay. I don't know for sure. Verdict's still out. Jury's still out, I should say. Okay, well, those are making some nice power, actually. Nope, I don't have the plant room quite yet. One thing, I still need steel prior to, because the grow lights require steel, and like the IC10 housing, that stuff needs the alloys as well. Oops. But definitely feel like I optimize this a lot more. But yeah, that's definitely before I do the trader setup, I am getting the plant room set up. And if I've got enough resources, I'm going to try and get it set up prior to the filtering and cooling my O2. This is for the solid fuel generator that I wanted to build. There we go. So that project's done. I will probably... Yes, I probably will end up using the welding gas, but I did find some cobalt, and there's even more silver around me than my last playthrough. It's like absolutely ridiculous. I could probably get 4 or 5 stacks of silver real easy. So, I might... I think I'm going to make solder first, then make electrum, and then I'm going to see about chucking the cobalt through and see if I can bring the temperature up. If not, I'm going to go ahead and throw the welding fuel in there, or at least a little bit. Because I don't have to bring the temperature up all that much. Yeah, and silver is... That's got the NOS, right? Yeah. 0.4 and 1. Okay, so actually I can do double the silver to cobalt. Well, actually 2.5 times. Yeah, 2.5 times. For the optimum burn ratio, but the gold will also output oxygen, so... Yeah, now the constant tan, which is the one thing that I was going to try and go for in my last playthrough. Yeah, the mega pressures. The temperature's not bad. It's definitely the pressure that's a problem with that one. And Invar, that's got a range of temperature. That one might be a little bit more challenging. Oh, and pressure. That one's tough. Toughish. Yep, I did have the ice, but I don't think I really had. I may have been able to squeak through, but I think I was still going to starve to death. So very close. Yep. Okay, we got the solid generator, which... whoops. Craig. Hit the right button. Solid generator. So I'm going to store that over here for now. I'm not going to actually put it in use until I have a station battery, so... Oh, cable. That's right. 7... That might just be enough. That might just be enough. Do I have... Yeah, I don't have any more copper, so... We'll see if that is just enough.
Airtight critical.
We're doing good there. think we're doing good there.
Hunger caution.
Let's crack the waste tank while I'm in here. And oh yeah, there we go. Full charge everywhere. I like that. Okay, that's the copper. Definitely need more iron. Always need more iron. Oh yeah, this might actually be enough. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we've got a full fleet here. And you're not right on the vertical. Kind of? This would be negative, what, negative 31? Negative 22? Whatever. I'm sure it'll just eventually start working. Okay, so at this point, I can also throw more wind turbines in a row here. But that requires more iron and more copper, which I did just pick up. Copper, iron. Let's go ahead and do the silicon while I'm at it. Let's... Copper, iron. Yeah, let's go ahead and start digging in. The hot box. Whoa! Whoa! I think you have... what do I need? More copper. What do I need for this? I need 60 copper if I'm going to do the cooling. And I think I need a whole boatload more if I'm going to do... Whoa, hello. More wind turbines. Which, more wind turbines aren't actually going to serve me any good until I've got a station battery anyway. Whoa! Don't get sucked into the hole. Oh. Almost time to run another set of ads here. Almost. A couple of minutes. How are we doing? Let's see. Copper.
Waste tank caution.
Waste tank. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead. Run inside. Got the silicon. Gold is another thing. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Cooling tower using wall coolers. Yeah. Yep. I wonder what the energy efficiency is of that system. Okay, there we go. Okay, we have our waste tank saved. Let's see, hot box. I got to think about that one. Hello, frame, iron frames. think just 4 is all I need for that. Sheets. Oh, okay. Actually, I should probably have another one of those just in case. Just in case I pop through, I want to have one ready. Okay, that'll give me enough to do that. I'm going to need to think about the atmospherics kits and stuff. And that's gold, which is currently being made. That. Go ahead and throw that in there. Before I forget, light. I would like a light cable. Yeah, I was actually surprised that the ACs actually go idle and actually stop pulling energy when they're full or at target, which is nice. There we go. I've got excess. Woo, okay, I think that's enough for now. Unless I do more turbines, then that's not going to be enough. But again, turbines aren't going to do me any good until I get a station battery. Okay. Cooling in O2. Maybe I should just get that set up right now. So let's get that. Boom, boom, boom. Utility gas. Got 6. I don't know what that's for. Atmospherics. There's 2. That'll give me 2 kits for now. Okay. Alright. I'm going to take a quick bio break and ad break. 3-minute ad break. So if you got to get up and move around, get some water.
Hunger.
I got a cable staring at me. That's interesting. Now's the time. So I'll see you in a little bit. Alrighty, everybody. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed your opportunity to get up, get around, water, bio break, all that fun stuff. So I think I was getting ready to head outside. Of course, can't exactly do that.
Air tank critical.
With that.
Health low.
Okay, that's the atmospherics kit I was getting ready to do. And grab the chunk of something outside. I forget what I was going to grab. So let's see. Is that gold? Yep, that was gold. And of course need more iron. Do that real quick. That looks good. Alright. So I need to do a little bit of math on my hotbox. If I do the 4x4, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12 windows. Which is, yeah. Okay, so that's 24 silicon. So I do need a significant amount of silicon for the hotbox. Okay, where are we? And we will throw this. I don't know when the first storm is going to be, but I would imagine that pretty soon I will be seeing a storm. Okay, I'll leave that on for a little bit. Here's the atmospherics kits. Iron, gold. Copper is really what I'm missing for those. Okay, so we'll dig around a little bit. More gold. Excuse me. Oh, let's not play hockey with that. Come back here. More iron. Definitely don't necessarily need the iron, but I'm not going to say no because I need so much of it. It's not going to hurt me. Gold. Now that is awesome. Super awesome that I don't even have to go out and into the wild to get it. More gold. Wow. Excellent. Excellent. Whew. Oh, that's... okay. Whoa. Sweet! Ooh, man, this is a nice deposit. Right inside the sanctity of my own vacuum base. That is great. Oh, it's beautiful. Seems to be more gold. Yeah, more gold. All right. Too bad I don't think it's going to make a full stack, but yeah, beggars can't really be choosers. Ooh, actually, I might get lucky. I might just make a full stack of gold. Which... save it for a stack of electrum, really. Yeah, there we go. We did come up with a full stack in the base. Plus some, because that's not the first time that I've partaken of this deposit. So that is really awesome. About to lose the flare. There we go. Lost the flare. I need to eat some food here real quick. Eat, drink, and be merry. That's beautiful. Oh, that's why I'd be seeing that. Beautiful. Dang. Struck a rich. Struck rich.
Power low.
Okay.
Health critical.
Alright. Water bag. Boneless bag. Boneless cereal bar bag. Okay. Pretty sure that's nitrogen. Let's look at the makeup here. Don't have a battery, of course. So let's grab this. What are we looking at? We are at vacuum in here, so it doesn't matter. Because that's on. Alright. Alright. Unlock helmet. Let's...
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical. Low pressure.
Stop losing health first. Because dying embarrassingly in my airlock for no good reason would be
Pressure critical.
embarrassing.
Oxygen critical.
And I've had some embarrassing deaths.
Low pressure.
I think last time I started, so my 7th attempt, my true 7th attempt, I put my duct tape away and immediately smashed my face against a rock. It was great. It's like, that was the shortest run ever. I don't even think I made it to the first autosave. It was that quickly over. Health low.
Health low.
Okay. Open. I did crack open. Let's see what's in here first. Which, of course, I can't do that because I don't have a battery in the tablet. It's all nitrogen. So I will go ahead and crack that open. Because nitrogen is welcome. Nitrogen is very welcome. Won't hurt me. Okay. So atmospherics kits, which I've I'm out of copper, but I think that's what was going on out there, and the gold. The gold. Alright. Let's turn you off so I don't pollute you. I'm just running outside, so that's fine. Copper. And more copper. Shall I try to get some silicon? 238. We got 42, 238. Thought I remember seeing silicon out here. That's nickel. 64. That's lead. Don't need lead. Thought I had silicon. That's copper. Copper. Oh, that's copper. Okay. I guess the silicon is not where I thought it was. This was a wasted trip. I don't like wasted trips because that wastes my oxygen. What we got? 18. Let's go ahead and sit here in the airlock.
Air tank low.
Well, yeah, okay, that's the other thing. I need to get some air. Okay, we're empty. Let's pull this open. Empty the waste tank while we're in here. It's the only civilized thing to do. Change out the battery, do that. Open up. Air tank.
Air tank critical.
So it's getting a little bit tighter and tighter. I need a total of 6 atmospherics, I believe. This gets me 2 more. At least until I copper out. Okay, that'll give me a little bit more. We need more iron. That'll be quick. I imagine that pretty soon we will have another. So I need the silicon. Give me the silicon. Ah, there's silicon. Okay. .24 silicon minimum. Oh, shit.
Temperature critical. Oxygen low. Oxygen critical. Suit damage. Temperature high.
Okay.
Cognition low.
Unlock.
Temperature critical. Cognition low. Temperature high. Low pressure.
Jeez.
Oxygen critical.
I knew I was going for a trip. God. So I came back. God. I was even being careful. Okay, let me put that in there for safekeeping. I guess it can't be a Venus playthrough without me getting wrestled to the ground by Venus. I didn't mean to put the iron in there. I meant to put the copper in there. Okay, so I've got 4. I just need 2 atmospherics kits more. That'll get me the 5 ACs that I need to cool down where I want to go. 1 filter. I'll need a pipe utility kit or 2. And these need frames, so let's put the ACs on this side. We will need frames. Let's go ahead and print off what we can. That's 5 more frames. Okay, pipe utility. There's the pile of those. And 1 more. There's that. Glass sheets. Oh, I have exactly the amount that I need for that. I think that's enough for that. Pipe. I do need pipe. What's another thing I'm going to need? I'm going to need a regulator, for sure. Am I going to need a pump? I don't think I'm going to need a pump. That's for filling up the oxygen. Okay. So get the cooling done. So if I'm going to do that, I'm going to need to filter oxygen. I might as well actually make 2 of those because no, I need a carbon filter for my suit. Okay, that's go over here. $12. Yep, that's exactly what I need for the hot box.
Power low.
Okay. 2 pipe utilities. This and this is going to go over here. That's what this project is all about. And do. I'm going to. I don't want to get goofed by that. So let's. Okay, there's this. Okay, let's go ahead and pull a vacuum again, still perpetually. So I have added a little bit over here. I wonder how that's going to work. Okay, not too bad. Okay. I don't think we're going to have a problem. Oh, I got the light on. Nah, no wonder I'm pulling battery so hard. Okay. Make some area over here for the air conditioners. And they'll be on their own thing. Okay. So we're going to do that. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's what I need. I will go ahead and weld that up. I'm not going to make them airtight, but let's make them walkable. Okay, that's good. Let's pop this. Give me some light. And let's finish. Some more gold. I will not say no to more gold in my wall. Gee whiz. Beautiful. Good. It's just leveling out the floor a little bit, make it look a little nicer or something.
Waste tank caution.
Okay, there's that. We're getting started. Let's flatten. Waste tank caution. Yep. Vacuum. Start vacuuming this. Open that up. Okay. Back to that. Back to vacuuming out this room.
Air tank critical.
Okay, 3.3. So yeah, I definitely think getting the oxygen cooled is the way to go. Atmospheric skip. This is going to be a filtration device. Okay, so first things first, pipe. It's going to be... Pipe is going to be required. Lots of it. Maybe not quite that lots of it, but... So this is where the ultimate product is going to go. Let's just... So this will be filtered with the oxygen. Oxygen's going to go out. Okay, oxygen goes out.
Power critical.
Which, actually, I don't necessarily need... I could put the filler on this side. This is just the cooling, where the cooling is going to go. And I'll probably be okay with that. Yeah. So atmospheric kit, so we're going to do that. And this is the air conditioner. This is the way it's going, right? Pushing the heat that way. Okay, and then the unfiltered, I may actually push that back a little bit. There we go. Air conditioner. Push the heat this way, cooling goes that way, and then 2 at a time. Two-step. 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 And woohoo! Two-step. I could actually tighten that down even further if I wanted. Yeah, maybe maybe that's what I'll do. Yeah. Because we only need one spot. We can condense it down. Save on pipes a little bit. Okay, speaking of pipes, I think we can be okay for now. Since they're starting to get feisty. Okay. So the idea here is that. And we go forward into the waste of the next. This is where the O2 will be. Get up there. tool printer, I think, is probably a good idea. Okay, so there's the O2. And goes backwards. This is unfiltered, which is actually going to be the coolant loop. I'm going to inject it into the cooling loop. Yeah, look at that. Already out of the pipe. You have copper. You don't have copper. You don't have copper either. So I need more copper. If I bring that arc furnace inside, that might give me something to do. Ooh, just had a good idea. Now I don't know how much pressure, if at all, the one-way valves will do, but I could do a filtration. Yeah. And use the output from the furnace, filter off pollutant in particular. And fill these. Hey, get out of there. Couple more. Okay. And then do I want to do a hot box? I don't know. Don't know if I want to do a hot box or not. Well, I mean, I am going to do a hot box. It's a matter of when. So, all right. So you right there. Boom.
Hunger caution.
Okay, all our coolant are ready to go. Fall in a hole. And it'll be currently the off gas of that. Now, I'm actually running out of power. So, technically speaking, move that over here. That might not be bad. It's still coming off of the APC to get over there. And then
Hydration critical.
so let's do this way. Yeah, so what we're going to do right here is we're going to pull that over this way and have a storage tank right here that I can suck out of. And this, if I do it right, that we can put our oxygen tank into. Carbon dioxide filter, that is for me. Let's go ahead and check this in the hole. Okay, and definitely need more pipes. Okay.
Power low.
More pipes. More pipes now. Cables out the wazoo, so I need the copper. Okay, so this is going to be how this goes. Okay, so the idea here is this is where my waste tank will go, but I can also pull it out of here. So temporarily I'm going to junction this across so I can suck it out of that tank. There we go. So now I can filter this. Okay, I can start right here. So this will give me my O2, which I may put a tank on there just to be safe. But if this amount, yeah, fine. Oh, nope. Where's the power? Power is on the right side, so it's going to be actually right there. That is where the power connection is.
Power critical.
All right, you win. Okay, fine. Do this and that. So what I want to do is have a transformer for this. Ideally. But for right now, we'll do this. So this is where the oxygen filter goes. I'll grab that too. And hopefully, oh goody, that actually went pretty close to where I'd like it to. Turn that tank filler. There. Don't need to do that yet. This, okay, so I should be able to check this real quick. Dot T's and cross I's. So oxygen, nitrogen, and CO2. Very good. 3 full air tanks full of oxygen. So if I turn this on, it should be sucking this down to a vacuum and then pressurizing these. There we go, there's the oxygen. And this is actually pretty cool. So we need, let's go ahead and get a couple canisters. One for waste, one for oxygen.
Power low.
So, one for waste, one for oxygen.
Hunger critical.
Okay, very good. So we're getting this started. So once this is done, I'm going to have a spaghetti mess cabling. But I'm imagining I will have like the hot cable, supply cable over here. And I can pull in a transformer, but for that I do need, let's do this real quick.
Air tank critical.
Okay. Vacuum. We're good on that. Just copper. And I don't think I had anything because I was going to do the gold. Let's get copper. Because I need to make a bunch of cables. Nope, leave me alone. I've already played Smash Face. Smash Mouth ain't got nothing on me. Wow. Oh, that's actually got a lot more in it than I thought. There's a full stack of copper. Okay, so alloys are definitely going to be the next target. Okay, looks like that finally fixed itself.
Health low.
Health low. Okay, let's fire that up. While that is going, okay, gonna go ahead and pull this in. So vacuum that. Okay. Let's go ahead and drink some of these water bottles. Okay, do that.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical. Low pressure. Pressure critical. Oxygen critical. Low pressure.
I'm not going to worry too much about the water, because water was not my problem last time. It was food that was my problem. So this ought to free up some space. So my junk pit. Okay. And this ought to be empty. Okay, it is. Smash face. Okay. Good. You're still glowing out there. Looks like you... Nope. I still see the little icons out there, so. Want to pull in the copper so that I can start cooling my O2. Get it down where it needs to be. Okay, I think we got it. There we are. Let's go ahead and pop the light open. Must have 0 going on. Okay, there's copper, which was what we wanted. I feel like we're about due for a storm, otherwise I would do the gold. But I don't want to waste, I don't want to destroy my gold. Another thing I could do, I could dig around, see if I can get some more iron in here. And make a... Well, I don't need that because I've got iron in there. What I need is cable. Cabling! So I think I need 2 per plus whatever to get it. Yeah, it's going to be a runway of cable here. Up, 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 up. Okay, there, those are all made. Power up. Might look a little silly, but we're not gonna worry about it. And let's see. Let's say 4 each, 4, 5, 20 plus another 20, so I need like 40. And a transformer would be good too. Which I think I'm getting pretty close to being able to overdraw that APC if I get all of those running. Which actually, I don't think I need 5. I think 4 is sufficient. But. Okay.
Power low.
Oh, there's silver right there. That's cool. There we go. Okay, we will... Oh, just what? Couple more sections of pipe. Almost there with the pipe. Pipe. Kit. Kit pipe. Kit pipe.
Air tank low.
Air tank low. Yeah, at least I'm in vacuum, so that's not a big deal. 5. 5 might be enough. mouse does not want to scroll up. Okay, there we go. Increase this to 8 megapascals, give or take. Very good. So now, transformer.
Power critical.
Oh, there's the storm. I knew there was a storm. That's why I didn't want to do the gold, because I figured it would have gotten blown away. Transformer. Maybe 2 of those. 3 of those. I'm going to do 3 of those because I know that I will need a handful. 1 for the ACs, 1 for the furnace, 1 for other stuff. So let's start by chopping a wire here. Do it this way and do it this way. Okay, and now transformer, go this way. And increase. I've got 5 ACs. I think they're 400 watts each. I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna say 3,000. Don't pull more than that. Pipe. What do we got? About ready to make a minor battery. So 154. Let's turn these suckers all on and get these set. Oh, I'm going to have to do more pipe going out. But you're 20, that's your target. Quite frankly, I could probably just go ahead and start you. This is going to push heat into that. And from here, let's just go up 80 at a time, right? And see where that gets us. So 100, 180, 260, and 340, right? Okay, 340. That's about 100 degrees. Yeah, I think that's fair. I could actually take that to. Yeah, it's a little bit outside the ideal, but that'll work. Okay. I got dirt falling on me. Okay, need the iron, that's what I want. 3. That's not a lot of pipe. Not a lot of pipe at all. Indeed, it's going to get me a total of 8, which is not enough for anything. Oh, crikey, how am I going to do this?
Air tank critical.
Okay, yeah, I might want to deal with that. Power. There we go. Really need to make a small battery, but okay, out of iron. Well, I could get a couple more, but shoot. Yeah, actually, I think I'm gonna go ahead and. Oh, okay. That actually might not be a bad idea to keep that there. Because when I gas myself in an airlock. But I can do this. I can move this back. Okay. Do that. Do that. And we can, well, for one, fix this.
Hydration critical.
Okay. There we go. Inward. So now I can pull whatever gases that I do generate when I'm eating and drinking. I can save that little microcosm. Spaghetti. Spaghetti. Really need to just put this transformer up higher. Do that. Okay.
Power low.
Of course, I gotta reset it. Go. Okay, storm is already over. So we can, real quick, go ahead and throw the gold in. Do that. I really should have grabbed a glass sheet, which I don't have enough of. Now that I gotta repair. Or I could use duct tape. Might as well use the duct tape. Because quite frankly... well, I suppose I could survive once. Alright. So now we've got a little bit of wiggle room here. And this is kind of look nasty, but that's okay. So this is outside air, which just could be used in two directions. Let's just go ahead and do this through the floor. Actually seems the most sensible. Now the bad thing is this is going to thermally anchor me to outside, so these really should be changed over at some point to not, or to insulated, not non-insulated. But we'll get there. It requires steel, so don't have anything yet. What do we deal with? 830 or 283. Almost feel like I want to have one-way valves just to level the pressure out. But passive vent, iron. Need iron passive vents. Let's pull this out. Do I have... I'm sure there's more iron somewhere in here. I mean, apparently lots of gold. Good thing about this is it gives me maybe an area to actually do the furnace, the arc furnace reclamation, and the plant area. So this isn't necessarily all bad. Thirsty! I'm thirsty again. I'm always thirsty. Gold. More gold. Maybe I hit my luck with the iron. Not even sure where. That was a big pocket of air I didn't care for. Don't really care for the weirdness. Alright. Gold's not what I'm looking for. Okay, that's the end of the battery of that. So let's put that in there. Swap that over. 18%. Whoop-de-doo. Should be just jetpack. You're still going? Oh, you're almost done. Okay. Do need to do that.
Power low.
Oh, alright. Ran out of... Should have ran an ad, but that's alright. We're gonna end it here soon. Okay, more iron. More iron, good. I just wanna have a full stack. Oh god. Almost. Lead, copper, 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 copper. Copper, iron. There we go. Got the silicon we needed.
Waste tank caution.
Let's get the iron going. I can swap out with the other tank.
Air tank low.
Okay, this in here. Go ahead, put that there. Open that up. Okay. There's the silicon here. The gold was for... Actually, don't even really remember. Iron is definitely a thing. Okay, that's empty, so that's good.
Health low.
Yeah, getting thirsty. Glass sheets. Okay, that will repair my solar panel. And the iron should be done out there. So, yeah, air tank.
Air tank critical.
Air tank. Good. Do that. Just nitrogen. Let's change out the battery here. Okay, let's go replace, repair the solar panel. Grab that. Okay, we're looking good here. So tomorrow it's getting the hydroponics, which requires a lot more iron, but I think I've got to have my O2 cooled so I can have a longer trip outside. So I got to finish getting my cooling set up, get my O2 down where it needs to be, and that will get me pretty good. So,
Hunger,
out
caution.
there, iron for pipes, which I might be okay on the pipes right now. So you are, I guess that's one thing I need to check. Check you in here. 269. Okay. So you are cooling, but you're not quite where you need to be. So we need to crack this pipe. Hello. And do that. So now you are independent and you can start cooling this down, heating this up. Oh, I don't have power. 290. Yeah, so we can just go through. That's what we'll do. We'll go through and separate these right now. And here. There we go. So everybody's separated. We can start. What's the temperature here? Okay. 324. Well, wait for that to come up to over 3.
Power low.
There we go. Okay, now it makes sense. So I got the ACs ready to go. Got the filtration device. Okay, so technically speaking, I've got the O2 cooling system going now. So I think at this point, I need to get the furnace set up, and then immediately followed by getting the hydroponics set up. Which now this is going to take, not including the iron I need for the steel, it's going to take 200 iron, more or less, and 150 copper, a full stack of gold, and I think I'm good on the silicon. And then I also need to make sure that I've got enough ingredients for the solder, electrum, steel, all that. So next time is going to be it's going to be Minecraft mining. So let's see what we're doing here. Coming down. So as soon as that comes down in temperature, we will be good to do our little adventures, which is great. So I'm going to go ahead and call it there for the night. So I would like to thank everybody for watching, and we'll catch you next time.